Hello, ladies, and welcome to the Beauty Shaman. So today we are going to do a fall look that really focuses on the eyes because eyes are still really in fall 2021, fall winter. And I think the reason for that is that some of us are still wearing masks, and masks are still sort of a part of our apparatus as we head out the door. And so because of that, eyes, really strong eyeshadow, and eyeliner specifically is really in for the fall. This can be a little bit difficult for older women to wear. So in this tutorial, I'm going to show you very specifically with a very tight shot of my eye how to do that. And it does take a little bit of skill, takes a little bit of practice, but once you get it down, you can get a look like this, which is can be very striking on many of you. And I believe that many of you can wear this. Okay, so before we get started on this, I want to encourage you to think of one thing you really want. And don't think of it in a desperate way. Think of it in a positive way, like having received it. How would it feel for you to receive this amazing thing that you want? Maybe it's an item, maybe it's a situation, maybe it's a place. Whatever it is, just really go into that positive emotion. As women, we are the great creators on earth. If you think about it, we give birth, we create life. I mean, it's magical. So bringing that gift to everything you do in life is super important right now, especially with the world and the amount of turmoil it's in. We can all agree upon that, I believe. So what are you creating that is positive, that you foresee coming true, that is good? It's so easy to get stuck in the bad, but I'm encouraging you to not do this, to really focus on this one thing. I actually have 7, and every day I look at my list, not every day, but I look at the list and I go into the emotion of having received these things. And that's how I create. And it's a very, very powerful, wonderful thing to do. Okay, so before we get started, please visit my website at thebeautyshaman.com, and also please hit the subscribe and the bell in order to be alerted every time I upload a video. All right, let's get going. Okay, ladies, so let's take our gel eyeliner with a brush and apply it. All right, so we're going to start, and this has a little bit of an edge, this brush, a little slanty edge. So I'm going to start at the very base on the side of my eye and work with this. Just using small strokes, I get it between my lashes. And this is gel, so you can blend it after you put it on. Just for a little bit, and then it dries. So as you can see, I'm keeping the inner corner really thin, and then I bring it up. The hardest place is right in the middle, so just work with that slowly. This doesn't have to be perfect because we're going to blend it. But you see I'm doing the outer edge much thicker. Then I take a blender brush, and I just kind of softly work that in, mainly on the outer edge. Then I'm going to take the same color and I'm going to go between my lashes underneath. This is one area where many of you do too much. It's too heavy. So be really careful not to go overboard. The main part where it's darker is underneath here and on this edge. You see how that's the darker part? Then you can take your blender brush and softly work with it. Now I'm going to take the deep orange and I'm going to go in with my crease brush, and I'm going to start at the very top and work that into the crease and a little bit along the edge as well. See how much that softens it down? Really pretty. Next, I'm going to take the taupey color. Again, go in with my crease brush. And I just blend that outer edge. Just so that it's a smoother transition. You can take that same soft taupey color and also run it underneath if you'd like, if your eye can handle that. On some of you, it's just going to be too intense. and then run it over the top as well. Then I take the cream color and just tap it in right there. That opens up this part of your eye. If you'd like to add more density to this outer edge, you can take the darker brown and just tap that in. For an even more dramatic look, take a waterproof liner and go underneath your lashes. I wouldn't do that on your lower rim inside your lower waterline. I think it's a little intense on women. Next, we're going to do lashes. We're going to use an eyelash curler to make our lashes even bigger. It's an easy trick. Then I'm going to put on a little mascara. The more mascara you use, the thicker they get. This is a goopy mascara because that's the look that's in. Okay, now that we have our dramatic eyes, which is what's on trend, lots of eyes, but very well blended for older women. Now we're going to do blush and lipstick. So I'm going to use my lip liner. I'm using the color Nutmeg because we're going with a warm tone today. So everything on my face is a warm tone. And I'm just going for kind of fuller lips. So I'm pulling it slightly outside the lip line. Now I'm going in with some lipstick. This is Molly by Jane Iredale. Just a neutrally warm tone. So no pink in this. I'm going to add a little bit of lip gloss as well. Now I'm going to use Copper Wind. Really pretty peachy blush. Just on my cheekbone. A little bit over the eye. Okay, ladies, so this is the finished product for my fall 2021 very dense liner look, and soft lipstick is how I've paired it. I think most of us can't do strong lips and strong eyes. It's a little challenging. Some of you can, and for sure do it if you can. But in this look, I decided to focus more on the eyes. I hope you've enjoyed this. I hope you've also focused on the thing that you are creating and the happy thoughts and feelings that go along with that. And you can spread that throughout the world because we all need more happy thoughts, don't you think? All right, have an awesome day, and thank you for watching The Beauty Shaman.